going to get some help to, as it were, do a space undress. First off are the extravehicular gloves, the gloves that are worn when the astronaut's outside the spacecraft. They unlock from a metallic ring on the sleeve and are covered with layers of insulating material. Each glove is tailored to fit each astronaut's individual hand. On his back, the emergency oxygen supply and backpack. Now that's what keeps him alive when he's out on the lunar surface or doing some extravehicular activity in space, walking between the two spacecraft. That, for example, is necessary possibly during an emergency. That has enough systems on board to keep him alive, warm and relatively happy for 4 hours. On his head, there are 3 basic sets of visors. The first one, going down now, is the visor that protects against meteorite impacts. And the second one, going down now, gold-covered, protects against glare. And they are fitted onto a kind of over-helmet, which comes straight off, revealing underneath the basic plastic pressure helmet. This is the seal that keeps the astronaut alive when he's inside the suit, and the seal is undone simply by unscrewing the pressure helmet from, and with a little difficulty in my case, from the top of the neck of the suit. Underneath the basic pressure helmet, the communications helmet with small microphones and earpieces in order to communicate with either the spacecraft or, via the spacecraft, mission control at Houston back on Earth. You notice there the change in noise as the pressure helmet came off. Now this air that's entering through the tube is venting itself up behind my head. On his feet, the astronaut has, as he's out on the lunar surface, lunar overboots. And these are popped on and strapped. And they go on over the top of the basic integral suit boot. And as this one comes off, you'll see that the boot itself, the basic boot, is part of the leg of the spacesuit itself. And what's left is this, the integrated thermal meteoroid garment, which does exactly what it says. It keeps the astronaut warm, and it protects him from meteoric impact. It's covered all over with flaps and pockets and controls and containers. And before we show you what's underneath, let's get some more help and get this nozzle, air nozzle, undone. And take out the communications links. And now you'll see just how difficult it is for those astronauts to get the garment off in space. And if you can do that in a spacecraft, then you've got good reason to go to the moon. Here then, the entire outer